Fantino. How are you today? I was wondering how much are you aware of the environment worldwide? Are you aware that the bees right now are falling apart for unknown reasons? And I'm thinking that maybe your case managers are affected by the same unknown virus because it seems to me like they are falling apart just like the bees. In fact, today my husband learned that he has now a third manager for this year. It's the seventh one in for the past 7 years actually. So, and as a caregiver, living with a veteran with PTSD, one thing is very sure to me, and it's the fact that it is impossible that the veterans are responsible for any burnouts that these case managers would have. Because when, you deal with a veteran, especially with PTSD, once you give them results and efficiency, they are adorable as little puppies. They will do anything for you. But I'm thinking that, considering the fact that you gave nice bonuses to manager, I'm thinking that the problem is not you because I know that you keep insisting on the fact that the services are there and that you care about our veterans. So, it's clear to me that the problem is maybe not you, but maybe the managers. I think that they were probably very happy about the bonus, but I think that maybe the money of the bonus comes from taking money from the suffering of the veterans. So, you know me, I like to have solutions to everything, and I think I found a good one. In fact, I would like to suggest that you and I swap places for 3 days. Okay, so you come live into my house and you take care of my vet with PTSD, and me for 3 days, I will become a minister of Veterans Affairs. And as a Minister of Veterans Affairs, of course, for 3 days, my objective, of course, because you know that I would be working on your behalf, right? So I would settle a whole lot of problems, okay, by doing something that you cannot do right now because I understand that you are in a rough spot. It seems to me like only your boss sounds very happy of you. And maybe that makes it very hard for you to engage, a positive conversation with some veterans, maybe. So I could do this for you. So as a minister, I would gather, a bunch of veterans with PTSD, and I would mandate them actually to hire new case managers because, of course, in order to make the veterans feel like they are loved and well taken care of, they need to have a positive relationship and a positive view of the case managers. So if you let the veterans hire their kind of case managers, I'm not telling you that their educational background would be that big, but they would certainly have other potential and abilities to really create a positive environment when dealing with a veteran with PTSD. And you know what? I would also mandate, okay, the same veterans to take care of all the pending files because that's another thing, there's many of them. In fact, my husband is one of them. So I would go and introduce myself to your boss, and I would kindly ask for him to give me back some of the money, you send back because, I would take that money and I would tell the veterans to settle all the pending files. And you think that this couldn't be done in 48 hours? Well, haha, this is where I know that you don't know very well the veterans because especially the ones with PTSD, they become very eager for justice, not to mention the fact that they know policies so much more than the actual case managers. And when they have a good PTSD strike, they don't sleep. So within 48 hours, Mr. Fantino, okay, the case manager's problem would be solved, and all the pending, and that's many, you would have many happy veterans if only instead of spending all that money on going in appeal and appeal, instead of giving the money to the judges who fake listening, maybe you could give some of that help to the veterans who are really suffering. So, as usual, this is my positive solution for you. So, listen, I'm free next week also because we're not doing anything during the Christmas time. So if you want to switch, that will be my pleasure. Just let me know. I believe your staff have my phone number. So have a good day.